Now we are going to study about exploring scientific literature Sanskrit. In this, we are going to learn about exploring Sanskrit scientific literature. See, it offers a unique perspective on the history of science and highlights the significant contribution of ancient Indian scholars to various fields of knowledge by studying these texts. So we can appreciate the achievement of ancient Indian scientists and scholars, gain insight into the development of scientists through and innovations, understand the cultural and historical context of scientific discovery, foster a deeper appreciation for the interconnectedness of knowledge across cultures and time. By delivering into the Sanskrit scientific literature, we can uncover the rich scientific heritage of ancient India and gain more comprehensive understanding of the evolution of human knowledge. So now we will go through about Patanjali's Yoga Sutras. See, in Patanjali's Yoga Sutras are a foundation texts of yoga that outlines the philosophy and the practice of yoga. The text is composed of 196 sutras or verses that are divided into four chapters or padas. The Yoga Sutras are attributed to the Indian age Patanjali, to Indian sage Patanjali, who is believed to have lived in the 4th or 5th century CE. Here is a brief overview of the fourth chapter of Yoga Sutras, which is Samadhipada, which is defined as a yoga and its purposes, and it describes the 8 limbs of yoga. It explains the 5 types of thought patterns, vritris, and the how to control them. Introduce the concept of samadhi, which is union of the divine. Second chapter, which we are going to learn about sadhana pada, which is describe the practice of yoga, including the 5 yamas, resistance, and the 5 niyams, which is observance. Explain the importance of tapas, which is discipline, and Savadhyaya self-study, which is Ishvara Padhana, which is surrender to the divine. Discusses the obstacles to yoga practice and how to overcome them. Vibhuti Pada is to describe the supernatural powers so these can be attained through yoga practice. And it's explained the importance of cultivating a sense of detachment and non-attachment. So we will discuss the nature of the mind and process of liberations. Now we will go for the chapter 4. In this, the Kalvya Pada is described the stage of the liberations. Kalvyaka is the characteristics of a liberate person. It explains the process of liberations and the role of gunas. It means the qualities of nature. It also concludes with the descriptions of ultimate goals of yoga, the attainment of union with the divine. And here are some key concepts in the Yoga Sutras, which includes the 8 limbs of yoga, which is yamana, niyam, asana, pranayam, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, and samadhi. So the 5 yamas, ahimsa is the non-violence, satya is the truthfulness, astya is the non-stealing, brahmacharya is the celibacy, and aparigrita is the non-possessiveness. There are 5 niyams. Satya is cleanliness, santosha is contentment, tapas is discipline, savadhya is the steady, and ishvara is the pradhana, which is surrender to the divine. The 3 gunas, Savta is the purity, Rajas is activity, and Tamas is interior. The concept of Samadhi, union with the divine, and the different type of Samadhi. Overall, the Yogas Sutra provide a comprehensive and the systematic approach to practice of yoga and are considered a foundation texts of the traditions. Now we will go about Adi Shankara. In Adi Shankara commentaries, what are the Adi Shankara commentaries? Adi Shankara, a renowned philosopher and the theologian, is attributed to have written commentaries on various Indian philosophical texts, which includes the Patanjali Yoga Sutras, and his commentaries are considered significant contribution to the understanding and the interpretation of these texts. Here are some key points about Adi Shankara's commentaries, which is authenticity. See, in this, the scholar have debated the authenticity of the Adi Shankara commentaries, with some questioning their authorships. However, many consider them to be genuine work of Adi Shankara. Style. Adi Shankara commentaries are known for their clarity, brevity, and depth. He uses simple language to explain complex philosophical concepts and making them accessible to wide range of readers. Philosophical perspectives, Adi Shankara's commentaries reflect his Advaita Vedanta, which is philosophical perspective, which empathizes non-dualisms and the ultimate reality of Brahmans. Interpretations of Yoga Sutras, which is Adi Shankara, commentaries on the Yoga Sutras, which provide insight into the nature of consciousness, the mind, and the ultimate yoga of goal of the yoga. He interprets the Yoga Sutras through the lens of Advaita Vedanta, which is highlighting the importance of discriminative knowledge, which is Viveka, and the recognitions of the ultimate reality. Influence. Adi Shankara's commentaries have had a profound impact of Indian philosophy and spirituality. They have influenced generation of scholars, yogis, and spiritual seekers, shaping the development of various philosophical traditions and the spiritual practices. Some of Adi Shankara's notable commentary, which includes Brahma Sutras. In this, Adi Shankara commentary on the Brahman Sutras is also known as the Vedanta Sutras. It is considered one of the most important works. It has provided a detailed explanation of the nature of Brahmins and ultimate reality. Bhagavad Gita. See, Adi Shankara's commentary on the Bhagavad Gita offers insight into the nature of reality, the self, and the ultimate goal of human life. Upanishads. See, in this, Adi Shankara's commentaries on various Upanishads such as Chandogya and the Bharadvajnika Upanishads, which provide a detailed explanation of the nature of the self, consciousness, and the ultimate reality. The Patanjali Yoga Sutras, as mentioned earlier, Adi Shankara's commentary on the Yoga Sutras is considered as a significant work offering insight into the nature of consciousness, the mind, and the ultimate goal of the yoga. Adi Shankara commentaries continue to be studied and reversed by scholars, yogis, and spiritual seekers around the world, and offering valuable insight into the nature of the reality, consciousness, and the human condition. So, what do you understand, and what is the introduction of the scientific literature in a Sanskrit? See, in this, Sanskrit has an ancient Indian language, has a rich traditions of scientific literature that spans various branches of knowledge. And here's an introduction to scientific literature in Sanskrit. Mathematics is the Sanskrit texts like Sula Sutras and the Bhakshali manuscripts, which contains mathematical concept, which including the geometry, algebra, and arithmetic. Astronomy is the work life Aryabhata and the Surya Siddhanta, which discuss the astronomical concepts such as planetary motions, eclipse, and the solar system. Medicines. Chakra Samhita and the Shudra Samhita are the foundation texts of Ayurveda, which covering human anatomy, physiology, and disease treatment. Chemistry. Ratna Samuchaya as a rasa prabha deals with the meticularly and chemically which the chemical processes. Botany. In this, Raj Nigantu and the Dharavanti Nigantu classifies and describes plants and their properties and medicinal uses. Physics. Vaivishika Sutras and Nyaya Sutras explore natural philosophy, motions, and the nature of reality. Engineering. Vishnu Puran and the Matsya Puran contains description of architectural and irrigation techniques. Metacularly means Ratna Samuchaya and Rasa Pravsha is the discussed metal extract processing and the uses. So Sanskrit scientific literature offer insight into the ancient Indian contribution to science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And it is also known as STEAM, which is field showcasing the integrity and knowledge of ancient Indian scholars. So, what do you mean by Sanskrit and sciences? See, in Sanskrit, it is an ancient language of India and literal language of Hinduism, Buddhism, and Jainism. It is one of the 22 scheduled language of India, and it considered a death language, meaning it is no longer spoken as a native language in everyday life. So, however, it is still used in various contexts, including Hindu religious rituals and ceremonies, Buddhist and Jain scriptures, and literature. Classical Indian musics and dances, Ayurvedic medicines, yoga medications, academic and scholarly pursuits, and language of many Asian Indian texts, including the Vedas, Upanishads, and the Puranas. Sanskrit is known for its complex grammar and rich vocabulary and is considered a language of great cultural and historical significance. So, some interesting fact about Sanskrit is one of the oldest language in the Indo-European language family, and it is believed to have originated around 1500 BCE. Sanskrit has influenced many other languages, including Hindi, Marathi, Gujarati, Punjabi, and Bengali. It is considered a language of gods in Hinduism. Sanskrit has a vast vocabulary with over 150,000 words. It is highly inflected language with a complex system of grammar and syntax. Overall, Sanskrit is a language of great importance and significance and continues to be studied and used in the various contexts today. So, science. Science is the systematic study of the structure and behavior of the physical and natural world through observation, experimentations, and evidence-based reasonings. The main branches of sciences includes natural sciences, which comes biology, chemistry, physics. So in biology, we just used to study about living organisms. In chemistry, we use and study about the matter and its properties. Physics, we studied about the study of energy, matters, and fundamental laws of the universe. Formal sciences, we use mathematics, means study of numbers, quantities of and shapes. Logics, we use a study of reasonings and argumentations. Applied sciences, we use engineerings and medicines. In engineering, we use application of scientific knowledge to design and build structures, medicines, and systems. In medicines, we use application of scientific knowledge to diagnose, treat, and prevent diseases. Social sciences, in anthropology, study of the human cultures and societies. Economics, a study of productions, distribution, and consumption of goods and services. Psychology, a study of the human behavior and mental processes. Environmental sciences, ecology, is study of the relationship between living organisms and their environment. Geology, is study of the earth's physical structure, composition, and processes. So science aim to explain phenomena, make predictions, and develop law and theories that can be tested and verified through experimentations and observations. The scientific method involves formulating hypotheses, designing experiments, collecting data, analyzing data, drawing conclusions, peer reviews, and replications. So, science has led to numerous discoveries and innovations that have transformed our understanding of the world and improved our daily lives. What is Charak and Ayurveda? See, Charak was a renowned Indian physician and a scholar who lived in the 4th century CE. He is considered one of the most important figures in the development of Ayurveda, the tradition system of Indian medicine. Charak is credited with the authoring the Charak Samhita, a foundational text of Ayurveda that deals with the various aspects of health, diseases, and medicines. The text is considered a classical of Ayurvedic literature and is still studied and revered today. What is Charak contribution to the Ayurveda includes? It's a holistical approach to health and disease, concept of three doshas, which is Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, which is theory of the seven dhatus, which is tissues, description of various diseases and their treatments, emphasis on preventions and wellness. Chakra's work has had a profound impact on Indian medicines and has influenced the development of Ayurveda for centuries. He is considered a pioneer in the field of Ayurvedic medicines, and his teaching continue to be celebrated and studied today. So Ayurveda is a system of traditional Indian medicines that empathizes a holistic approach to health and wellness. The term Ayurveda is derived from the Sanskrit language, which is Ayur, and meaning life, and Veda meaning is science or knowledge. So Ayurveda is based on the concept that the mind, body, and spirit are interconnected, and that imbalances in any of these areas can lead to diseases. The goal of Ayurveda is to promote overall health and wellness by balancing the three doshas, which is Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. that governs the body's functions. The key principle of Ayurvedic includes the five elements, which is earth, water, fire, and ether, that make up with the universe and the human body. The three doshas, vata, pitta, and kapha, that governs the body's functions. The seven dhatus, tissues that make up the body. The three malas, which is waste product that has must be eliminated. The concept of agni, which is digestive fire, and that governs the metabolisms. The importance of diet, lifestyles, and stress management in maintaining health. The use of natural remedies such as herbs and minerals to treat disease. So Ayurveda offers a unique approach to health and wellness that is tailored to each individual's unique constitutions and needs. It has been practiced for thousands of years and continues to be a popular form of traditional medicines in India and around the world. So, what is the meaning of Shudra and surgery? So Shustra was a ancient Indian physician and surgeon who made significant contribution to the field of medicines, particularly in the area of surgery and plastic surgery. Some of his notable achievement includes developing surgical procedures and techniques, writing the Shrut Samhita, one of the oldest and most important work on the surgery and medicines, describing the principle of predictions and tractions, manipulations, oppositions, stabilization, and post-proactive physiotherapy. The documenting the etiology of over 1,100 diseases and describing the use of hundred of medicines plants and prescribing measures for inducing hair growth and removing unwanted hair. Performing operations such as rhinoplasty, lithomorphy, and the removal of dead fetus. Developing unique and the practical techniques over the distractions, the human body, and studying its structure. Empathizing the importance of maintaining balance and harmony in the body. And describing the ideal qualities of the medical practitioners, including being cool headed, pleasant, strong, attentive. Surgery, a surgery is a medical specialty that involves the use of operative techniques to repair or remove damage to diseases, tissues, and organ. The goal of surgery is to restore functions, alleviate pains, and improve the quality of life for partners. Types of surgery is general surgery, deals with the abdomen organs, breast, and skins. Orthopedic surgery is deals with the musculoskeletal disorders or injuries. Cardiovascular is the surgery which deals with heart and blood vessels. Neurosurgery, which deals with the brain, spine, and nervous system. Plastic surgery is deals with the reconstruction and cosmetic procedures. Urology is deals with the urinary tract and male reproductive system. Orthopneumology is deals with the eye disorder and surgeries. ENT is the surgery which deals with the head and neck disorder. So here are some technical techniques of surgical, which is open surgery is the traditional method used in a large incisions. Laparoscopic surgery, which is minimal incisive use of small incisions and cameras. Robotic surgery, which is used for the robotic systems to assist the surgeon. Laser surgery is use of high energy light to make precise incisions. Microsurgery, which is use the microscope and fine instruments to repair small structures. Surgery has come a long way with advancement in technology, techniques, and anesthesia, making it safer and more effective. However, it is important to note that surgery should not be considered with when necessary, and patients should carefully weigh the risk and benefits before making a precisions. So, what do you mean by Patanjali's Yoga Sutras and mental discipline? See, in Patanjali Yoga Sutras, here I just want to discuss some overview points. So, it consists of 915, 195, and 196 Yoga Sutras compiled by Patanjali in ancient India. It references the eight limbs of the yoga with the main aim of practice being samadhi. Includes the eight elements of practice, which is yama, niyam, which is yoga posture, asana, which is breath control, pranayam, with the withdrawal of the senses, pratyahara is the concentration of mind, dharana is the meditations, dhyan is observations of stillness, and built upon samakya notions of Purushas, which is cognitive apparatus, and Prakriti, which is muddled developments. Is a complementary to Samakhya and Buddhisms with influence from Jainism and Vedanta. And it considers foundational texts of classical yoga philosophy, but was relatively obscure for 700 years and repopularized in the late 19th century and become prominent in the 20th century. So, what is mental discipline? See, mental discipline is the refers to the development of mental clarity, focus, and inner strength through practice such as meditations, which is a training the mind or to concentration and quiet the thoughts, mindfulness, which is being present and aware of one's thoughts, emotion, and actions, self-control, which is regulating one's emotion, desired, and behaviors. Concentration is the focusing the mind on a specific task or activity. Mental clarity, cultivating a clear and discerning mind. Inner peace is developing a sense of calm and tranquility. Self awareness is understanding one's thought, emotion, and motivations. Emotion regulation is managing emotions and responding appropriately. Resilience is the developing the ability to bounce back from challenges. Mental toughness is the building mental strength and endurance. So, mental discipline is the essential for achieving goals, which overcoming obstacles and maintaining overall well being. It can be developed through consistent practices, patience, and dedication. Some benefits of mental discipline includes improved focus and productivity, enhanced self awareness and emotional intelligence, better decisions making and problem solving skills, increased resilience and stress management, greater sense of calm and inner space, improved relationships and communication skills, increased motivation and goal achievements. So, by cultivating mental disciplines, individuals can unlock their full potentials and lead a more purposeful and fulfilling life. So, what do you mean by Patanjali's eight limbs of yoga? See, it is a framework which I told you earlier, and it is helpful for living a meaningful and balanced life. See, in Yamas, which is universal ethics, ahimsa is the non-violence, satya is truthfulness, atasya, which is non-stealing, and brahmacharya is moderate. So, apharghra is the non-possessiveness. So, niyam is the personal observance, saukya is the cleanliness, Santosha is the contentment, tapas is discipline, sabhadya is self-reflections. So Ishvara Pradhana, surrender to the higher power. Asan is the physical posture, which is developing physical awareness and balance. Pranayam is the breath control, regulating the life force through breath. Pratyahara is the sense withdrawal, withdrawing the sense from external stimuli. Dharna, concentration is the focusing mind on the single point. Dhyan is a meditation, which is cultivating a state of inner awareness. Samadhi, which is union to with the divine, experiencing unity and transcendence. So these eight limbs are interconnected and intended to be practical in harmony with one another. They offer a comprehensive approach to yoga and encompasses physical, mental, and spiritual aspects. So, by following Patanjali's eight limbs, individuals can cultivate a deeper understanding of themselves and the world, leading to a more balanced, compassionate, and fulfilling life. So, what do you mean by meditation and mental discipline? See, as I discussed mental discipline earlier, what is meditation? See, meditation is a practice of training your mind to focus, relax, and become more aware of your thoughts, feelings, and bodily sensations. It involves setting aside time to sit quietly, focus on your breath, and observe your experience without judgment. Types of meditations: mindfulness. Meditations focus on the present moment, often through attention to the breath or body sensations. Loving kindness meditations is the cultivate feelings of compassion, empathy, and kindness towards yourself and others. Transcendental meditations is a use of mantra to quiet mind and assess a deeper state of consciousness. Guided meditations is a follow a guided audio and the visual programs to lead you through a specific meditations practices. Movement meditation is the combined physical movements with mindfulness, such as in yoga and tai chi. Visualization meditation is imagine a peaceful sense or scenario to evoke a sense of relaxation and calm. Chakra meditation is a focus on the different energy centers in the body, which is known as chakras, to balance and align your energy. Zen meditation is a zazen, which is sit in stillness and silence, focusing on your breath to cultivate a sense of clarity and insights. So, what are the benefits of meditations? It's reduce stress and anxiety, improve self quality, improve sleep quality, and boost mood and emotional well-being. It enhances focus and concentrations. It also increases self-awareness and introspections, support physical health and immune functions, foster compassion, empathy, and understanding, increasing sense of calm and inner peace. Remember, meditation is a personal journey, and it is essential to find a style that resonates with you and starts with a guided meditation or a simple mindfulness practices and gradually explore different techniques to deepen your meditations practices. So as I discussed, mental discipline is control your thoughts, emotion, and behavior through intention, focus, and willpower. It involves developing mental clarity and resilience and inner strength to achieve your goals and overcome obstacles. So there are some key aspects of mental disciplines, which is self awareness. See, self awareness is to understand your thoughts, emotion, and motivations. Focus, emotion regulations, which are managing how you manage your emotions, responding your appropriately, resilience, willpower, mindfulness, self-control, how you control yourself and how you impulsive the intentions decisions, mental toughness. So cultivating mental disciplines can lead to improved goal achievement, enhance self-confidence, better decisions making, increased productivity, greater emotional well being, more effective stress management, improved relationships, a stronger sense of purpose and directions, and practice that can help develop mental discipline, which include meditation and mindfulness, journaling and self reflecting, setting clear goals and priorities, engaging in regular exercises and physical activity, practicing self control and delay gratifications, seeking mentor or coachings, learning from failures and setbacks, developing a growth of mindsets. So, what are the eight limbs of yoga? See, I already discussed these things. This is yamas, niyams, asanas, pratyahara, dharana, dhyan, samadhi. So these eight limbs are interconnected and intended to be practiced in harmony with one another. They offer a comprehensive approach to yoga encompasses physical, mental, and spiritual aspects. So, by following these eight limbs, you have to individually cultivate a deeper understanding of themselves and the world, leading to more balanced and compassionate, fulfilling life. So, what do you mean by yama? So, yama is the first of the eighth limb of yoga as Hindu philosophy as outlined in the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. Yama refer to the five ethical restraints and abstinence that guide a yogi's behavior and conduct in life. See, the five yamas are ahimsa, which is non-violence, and avoiding harm or injury to all living beings. Truthfulness is being honest and authentic in thoughts, word, and deed. Non-stealing is a non-taking what doesn't belong to you, including material possessions and credit for others' work. Moderations is the practicing self-control and moderating in all aspect of life. Non-possessiveness, letting go of attachment and possessiveness towards material things. So these ethical principles aim to help yogis cultivate a sense of respect, compassion, and responsibility towards themselves and others. So it's creating a foundation for a more harmonious and balanced life. So by practicing yamas, one can develop a stronger senses of self-awareness and self-control. It also improves relationships and communications, cultivate a sense of empathy and compassion, reduce stress and anxiety, increase overall well-being and inner peace. The yamas serves a moral framework of yogic practice, reminding us that our action has consequences and encouraging us to live in harmony with ourselves, others, and the world around us. Niyams means is a second limb of yoga as outlined in the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. Niyams refers to the five personal observances and practices that helps cultivate a positive and healthy relationship with oneself. The five niyams, which is first is cleanliness. Cleanliness is the keeping body, mind, and environment clean and pure. Contentment is the cultivating acceptance and gratitude for what one has. Discipline is practicing the self control and perseverance in pursuit of goal. Self reflections is studying and introspecting one's own thoughts, words, and actions. Surrender of divine, offering one's actions and will to be higher power. So these personal observance aims to help yogis develop a stronger sense of self-awareness, self-acceptance, and self-disciplines, leading to a more balanced and fulfilling life. By practicing niyams, one can improve physical and mental well-being. It enhances self-esteem and confidence. It's develop emotional resilience and stability. It's cultivate a sense of purpose and directions, and deepen spiritual connections and understanding. The niyams complement the yamas, providing a framework for personal growth and development that aligns with ethical and moral principles. Together, they form a comprehensive approach to yoga that encompasses both inner and outer practices. What is asanas? See, asanas is the third limbs in eight limbs of yogas and outlined in the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. Asanas refer to the physical posture of poses that helps cultivate physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. The practice of asana aim develop physical strength, flexibility, and balance, improve circulations, digestions, and overall health, calm the mind and reduce stress, prepare the body for meditation and spiritualization practices, cultivate awareness, focus, and concentrations. So there are various type of asanas, including standing poses, mountain pose, deep pose, seated poses, which is lotus pose, seated forward fold. Resigns poses, which is Savna recycling pigeon pose, twisting poses, which is triangle pose, and etc. Balancing poses as eagle pose or crow pose. Inverted pose is the handstand and shoulder stand. Restorative poses is the leg up and up the wall pose. Reclined bloster pose. So asana practices is a powerful tool for building physical strength and flexibility, improving mental clarity and focus, reducing strength and anxiety, enhancing overall well-being, and preparations for meditations and spiritualizations practices. So remember, asanas practice should be approached with the awareness, breath awareness, and gentle effort of honoring the body limitation and potentials. What is pranayam? Pranayam is the fourth limb of yoga as outlined in the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. Pranayam refers to the practice of controlling and regulating the breath, which is believed to influence the life force, which is prana, in the body. The goal of pranayam is the to calm the mind and emotions, balance the nervous system, improve respiratory health, increase oxygenation of the body, prepare for medications and spiritual practices. So some common pranayam techniques include Yojave. See, it is the victorious breath as a gentle ocean-like sound in the throat. Breath of fire, which is rapid, shallow breathing in and out through the nose. Bellows breath, forceful, rapid breathing in and out through the nose. Alternate nostril breathing, which is balanced breathe through alternate nostrils. Pulling breath is inhaling through the mouth, exhales through the nose, and the Brahmari, which is bee breath, is humming sound in the throat like a bee. Breath retentions, holding the breath for a period of time. Pranayama practice can reduce stress and anxiety, improve respiratory functions, increase energy and vitality, enhance mental clarity and focus, support overall well-being. So remember to approach pranayam and practices with the patience and persistence, and gentle efforts to seek guidance from the qualified yoga teacher or the healthcare professionals. Now we will go further about medications and mindfulness. See, meditation and mindfulness are the practice that cultivate awareness, calmness, and clarity in the present moment. Meditations involves focusing your attentions on a specific object through or activity to achieve a mentally clear or emotion calm state. Mindfulness is the practice of being present and fully engaged in the current moment, while cultivating a non judgmental awareness of one's thought, feelings, and bodily sensations. Benefit of meditations and finally mindfulness: reduce stress, anxiety, improve emotional regulations, enhance focus and concentrations, boost mood and well-beings, improve sleep quality, increasing self-awareness and introspections, support physical health and immune functions, foster compassion, empathy, and understanding. So there are types of meditations: mindful meditation, which is loving kindness meditations; transit cleanse meditations; guided meditations; movement meditation, which is yoga; visualize meditations; chakra meditations; Zen meditation. So there are some tips of meditations practices, which is begin with the short sessions, 5 to 10 minutes. Find a quiet and comfortable space. Focus on your breath on mantra. Be gentle with yourself and persistence. Use guided meditations or apps which is headspace and calms or etc. Incorporate mindfulness into daily activities. Seek guidance from a meditation teacher or mentor. Remember, meditation and mindfulness are the journey, and the consistency is the key. With the regular practice, you can cultivate a deeper sense of inner peace, clarity, and well-being. So, what are the types of meditations? Types of meditations. There are numerous type of meditations practices, each with its unique techniques, focus, benefits, and here are some most common types of meditations, which is mindfulness meditations focus on the present moment, often through the breath awareness. Loving kindness meditations, which is cultivates compassion and kindness towards oneself and others. Transcendentals, which is the meditation's use of mantras to quiet the mind and assess a deeper state of consciousness. Guided meditations, which is follow the guided audio or the visual program to the lead meditation practices. Movement meditations, which is combines physical movement with mindfulness and breath awareness. Visualization meditations is the user's mental imagery to create a peaceful and relaxing environment. Chakra meditations is the focus on the energy, which centers the body, promoting balance and harmony. Zen meditations is the empathizing, sitting stillness and silence to cultivate awareness and insights. Kundalini is the meditations which is uses the breath, movement, and sound to awake energy at the base of the spine. Sound medications is the utilize sounds vibrations such as chanting or singing vows to create meditative state. Body scan meditation, which is bringing this awareness to the different parts of the body, often for relaxation and stress relief. Walking meditations, it's combined physical walking with the mindfulness and breath awareness. Intentions meditation, which is the focusing on the settings and manifesting intentions, often for the personal growth or well-being. Chanting meditation, which is use the repetitive chantings to use the and they having the quiet mind and assess a deeper state of consciousness. App-based meditations, which utilize apps like Headspace or something. There are different type of app stage in the Play Stores or iOS, which guide you the meditation practices. So remember, each type of meditations has its unique benefits, and exploring different practices can help find what suits you best. So benefits of medications is the medications offers numerous benefits, including reduced stress, anxiety, improved emotion regulations, enhanced focus and concentrations, boosted mood and well-beings, improved sleep quality, increased self-awareness and introspections, support physical health and immune functions, foster compassion, empathy, and undertaking, and understanding the process, improving relationships and communications, increased gray matter in the brain and improving cognitive functions, may allow aging and increasing longevity, increase the feeling of joy and happiness, contaminated, supports weight loss and healthy habits, improve attention and mental clarity, support personal growth and spiritual development. So regular meditation practices can lead to a sense of calm, clarity, and inner space, improving overall quality of life. Even a few minutes a day can be beneficial.